Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a Raid Shadow Legends video breaking down the Instinct Forge Pass that is going to be going on for the next month or so. I'm going to lay it out for you with an infographic showing the value that I think each area of the Forge Pass has, and if it is going to make sense for spenders on Raid to purchase this and how it compares to other offers that you see in the game. We'll go over all of the context revolving this Instinct Forge Pass, how good the Instinct set is, and everything you need to know involving it. So let's get into it. Alrighty, now first off out the gate, a couple just quick things about the Forge Pass, and that is going to be, obviously there is a free version up top that you get just for completing the Forge Pass, and then on the bottom there is a premium paid version, and you will get these extra rewards with the premium version that will cost you $20. I know you can't see it here with my camera, but this is the $20 version, and then you also get a plus 25 bonus levels of free progression if you're willing to double that and spend the $40. But if you're going to be active in game and playing consistently, you shouldn't need to do that. Just make sure you're focusing on the different quests involved, and you should be fine with the $20 version as long as you are actively trying to finish the Forge Pass. Also, really quickly, I did a dedicated video on this, but just in case you missed that one, you do not get the six-piece legendary set pictured over here on the right. I know I had a lot of people on my live stream confused, and then some of you in the video were like, what? How could anybody think that? So anyway, you do have to purchase the gold pass to get this level 50 reward of the gear set. It is this one right here that you see on the far bottom right. The reward from the Forge Pass level full artifact set, and then they show the fancy artwork over there on the right. But okay, boom, let's just go ahead and pull up the infographic resource that I was working on. And by the way, if that's all you wanted to see, there it is. All I ask is maybe throw a subscribe on your way out, because I spend about 3 hours a day working on all sorts of infographics and sheets to try and help you play as efficient as possible. But the too long didn't watch quick answer, just showing you the chart really quick, is for me personally and how I value things in the game. I kind of break it down there, you know, $4 here, $2 here, and all of that. And especially with a tough fusion coming up, I price it out as about $28.75 compared to the typical prices I would personally be willing to pay in Raid. And I'm more of like that medium tier spender. I'm not a whale, I'm not a free to play, so just take that for what it's worth. And that is the chart. I will also link to the text version of that chart if you want to be able to save that picture, or if you want to be able to pull it up on your end and read through it, or share it, or whatever on your end, however you would like. But okay, now for a more detailed breakdown of how I got to those conclusions and everything involving the Forge Pass. First of all, let's talk about the Instinct set and how good it is in the game compared to all of the other gear pieces. Now, you will see here in Tier A, let me go ahead and circle the Instinct set so you can see where that is right here. It's very solidly in Tier A. Now, it is also one of only 3 sets that are going to help you. Well, there's 4 technically if you include Cruel, with only the 5%. So in terms of ignoring defense, you've got the 2 god tier sets for it in Lethal and Savage, and then after that you would kind of go down the line to the Instinct set, and then if you go down a little bit more, you have got the Cruel set over here, and actually it's not down, it is up a tier. So you can see a trend here. The Cruel is actually so high because it's such an amazing filler set, and you can acquire a lot of it, which makes it very easy to build effective champions using it. Now you can see all of the ignore defense sets are very, very good. Lethal and Savage being some of the most sought after sets in the game, and then Cruel, one of the best filler sets in the game, and then we have got the Forge Pass set here with Instinct. And what makes the Instinct set unique is that it is the only one that gives you speed. You get the Cruel giving you attack, and the other one's giving you crit rate and stuff like that, and Savage just ignoring defense. But the reason Savage is higher is that it does give you the 25%, and you can farm a ton of it, which enables you to build champions very effectively with the Savage set. So yeah, all in all, the Instinct set is a very, very good set, and it is a set which, having really good pieces of it on your account, is going to help you tremendously to build very effective damage dealers no matter what area of the game you are trying to use them in. And then if we go back to the chart kind of showing the whole Forge Pass, I do want to talk about and clarify some stuff in the notes here. So this first one right here, we talked about how good the Instinct set is. So I already kind of went over that. Now, the next one here is purchasing the Premium Pass will allow you to craft an extra 190 Instinct pieces. And that is because you get this 950 and you're going to take that divided by 5. You have to spend 5 of those legendary Instinct stones per. So you get 190 extra. It takes 10 of the epic ones, and we do get enough of the epic ones to double dip. And we're mostly concerned as far as like an expenditure value standpoint. We don't really care about anything under like 5 and 6 stars as far as spending money. So that's why we're only including the legendary and the epic here. Also, I believe that you only get those. I don't believe you get like the rare ones in the premium version anyway. So that is that for that point. And then the next one, completing the premium version of the Instinct Forge Pass and using all of the charms for best odds while crafting, like using the rank and rarity and speed glyphs and stuff like that that you get in the Forge Pass, should yield about 5 to 15 really good Instinct pieces based on obviously RNG and luck. And now this comes from like crafting all of those 190 pieces and then getting the full set of the 6-piece legendary and all of that. You should expect to get somewhere around 10 really good Instinct pieces. Now this means that you could use this to build maybe 2, 3 damage dealers that can perform decently well in the Instinct set, or you could build like 1 super good one, or like 3 or 4 just like filler sets and stuff like that. But that will depend on the RNG and how the crafting and acquisition and rolling process goes for you and the pieces that you acquire. Then the next note that we've got right here is keep in mind, if you are on a tight spending budget, there is a very important fragment event coming up in just a few days for Python starting soon, and it will be during this Forge Pass. Now, we are getting what we think is going to be one of the best fusion / fragment events that we've ever seen in a champion that a lot of people are comparing to Duchess Lilitu. So going to be a very, very sought after fusion. Some polling that we did here on the channel is indicating that 91% of my viewers are excited for this upcoming fusion starting on January 12th. So do keep that in mind. You're gonna maybe, if you get into a position where you want to spend some of your budget on raid to making sure you can acquire that fusion champion, you want to keep that in mind before going out and spending money on the Forge Pass, even if you see that it does grade out as technically decent value compared to the other stuff that Plarium offers in game. And then this note down here on the bottom right is that there is slightly more value acquisition in this pass for early accounts who have not progressed to efficient farming capabilities yet. What do I mean by that? It means obviously if you can't farm, let me clear this out, let's get a fresh clean slate. If you can't farm like 12-3 brutal yet, and you can't farm like dungeon 20 plus, then silver is going to be, you're going to get a little bit more value out of purchasing it than someone who can farm it a little bit more efficiently. And then also all the things like the Magisteel, if you can't farm like gold 5, gold 4 in the classic arena, then getting this much Magisteel is going to be more impactful for you because you get more Magisteel based on how high you can climb in the classic arena. And just random things like that mean that it's going to be a little bit more value for some of those early and mid game accounts than it will be for an end game account who can acquire this stuff a little bit more efficiently. You do also want to keep in mind that I did not show every single thing here on this infographic. There's random things like accuracy charms and stuff like that, but things that I wouldn't really be willing to pay for in any sort of actual capacity. So do keep in mind there's another couple dollars of like random stuff thrown in there. So do kind of consider that in the overall value as well. So all in all, you could say maybe it ends up being worth about $30 compared to me and how I would personally value stuff in game. And also, remember, everybody's different. Some people spend a ton of money on raid, and some people are like, I would never spend $20 on a Forge Pass. So both ways of playing are perfectly fine, and everybody's different in their personal financial situation and what they want to spend on gaming and how they value a dollar based on their income and all of that. I try to value things based on what we would see in Plarium's average offers that they present in game, and then go by is it good or bad compared to what we can expect to see from them in the shop. That way it's kind of the same breakdown no matter what someone's individual financial situation is. So do keep that in mind. It's kind of how my mind works when I'm doing something like this. And then also, typically, some of the offers that I really like to be excited about recommending are the ones that grade out as like a 2.0 value. So if this total down here was like $40, that's something I would be saying, like, this is an awesome value. If you're a spender on Raid, you definitely want to buy this. This one doesn't quite slot into that. It basically just ends up being like, it's pretty decent, like compared to what you're normally going to get the opportunity to buy in game, as far as guaranteed value and acquiring some stuff to make some champions on your roster better and get some things for your account, speed glyphs and stuff like that. It's decent. It's not the best thing you're going to see. It's also not the worst in terms of offers you're going to get from Plarium. It's somewhere kind of in that decent to good tier. But yeah, I hope that helped you. And remember, I will link down below to the text version breakdown of this if you would like to pull it up. And also remember to subscribe on your way out if you enjoy daily Raid Shadow Legends content. I'll see you soon in the next video. Good luck on everything and have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching. Peace.